an annual certification.
Ay,
Exactly.
so mabigat siya sa
Oh,
farmers.
exactly. If you know, you will take away 10% of your
Gross income.
gross
It's not
income, not net, it's going to be painful.
That's how they cost it?
No,
Or
from my
your,
operations, yeah.
based on your experience. No?
You know, for a smaller farm, it's going to be higher.
Yeah.
So, you know, like this farm produces about, let's say, 500,000 annually, gross. 50K yung kanyang serving pan. Eh kung yung maliit na farm is only producing 120,000 a year, hindi 50% na yung cost of certification niya. Wala na, patay.
That's why you decided to do it as a group before.
Yes, that was basically the reason.
Then, any member na papasok po dun sa grupo ninyo before, sino pong ano ng certification or sino yung
No, like this, no, what we did kasi, you know, iba-iba yung grades of levels of namin eh. What do you call this? Proficiency. You know, the long-time players and the one who just entered, they're not in the same level.
Yes.
So we had to have a distinguishing level for that farm. And also, a new entry and an old player, their products are sold at the same price para hindi walang discrimination, walang kwan. Pero we had to guide basically the consumer what kind of produce they are buying. So sa labels nung kwan, during my time I instituted that eh. I have to teach my friends how to purchase organic produce. We had the star system. So kapag the cooperative will assess basically what level of performance you have. As a star one, you have this set of rules, no? You have to comply with. If you have met all of that, it becomes more rigid. If you become star 2, and then it becomes more rigid, you can become star 3, and then up until you reach 5, 6 stars.
I think I noticed that dun before. I tried buying sa Latak kasi doon may star na po doon. Hindi ko lang matandaan kung anong number ng star yung ano.
Yes, that's how you are guided. So when a consumer goes to the market, to the cooperative market, and he just looks at the label, if kita niya 1 star to, tapos the same product, let's say it's lettuce, one is 5 star, one is 1.
Yes.
So it's up to you now. You want a newbie or an old dog?
More
Mas proficient yung kwan, yung more stars means more proficient. But you know, that basically gives also the old players, you know, a more preferential status to consumers. Para rin. At also, it guides also the consumers. Ito, old player to. Mas maganda yung level of nutrients na lupa nito kesa dun sa mga bago.
Mas marami.
Exactly.
Sir, napansin ko lettuce lang talaga yung product ninyo dito.
I used to have the whole basket of vegetables then. But when I pursued other projects, I had to simplify my operation. And lettuce was one of the easiest to produce. And in my experience producing, kasi I've been producing these greens for 20 years na rin, 21 years. Yung 15 years of 21 years, it was a mix. Pero a whole lot of it was, about 30 to 40% was on lettuce, greens. Only after, on the 16th year, did I produce lang lettuce. Because I noticed that if you manage it properly, you will not have problems. So, tapos, since my farm is not really very big, it's only 3,250 square meters. uh, I programmed it in such a way that I can produce lettuce the whole year. I can harvest every week.
Oh, nice.
Every week. We are like
So
manufacturing.
parang, ano sir?
We're like manufacturing. We produce greens the whole year. We harvest every week. That's why I was able to get restaurants who use greens on a regular basis as part of their menu, and they've been loyal to me as much as I've been loyal to them. So I search for this restaurant. So ayun, that's all I supply.
How much, sir, yung ano nyo ngayon, bentahan?
I sell my produce. When we started with Latap, it was 100 pesos per kilo.
Okay.
Now I'm selling it at 150.
Oh, nice.
So
And it's organic.
it's
so,
organic, and the restaurants get it as frequent as they want. So the restaurant wants it 3 times a week. The other 2 wants it twice a week. So I deliver what they need on those frequency the whole year.
That's nice.
So that's the reason why I don't seek other markets anymore sa cooperative nun. Kasi okay na. And one more thing is, it's to give chance to the farmers to sell their produce. Because if they see my product against the others, they will get mine first.
Yes.
So, kawawa naman yung mga bago. So, kung wala na yung products ko doon, the consumers have no choice but to get the others. So okay na.
At least na, yung sa lettuce sa inyo na po yun. Usually, sir, ilan po ang naproproduce ninyo dito per week kung sakali?
Roughly 150 kilos.
Oh, that's nice.
150 kilos a week.
Per week.
Yeah. So,
So,
noong 2016, when I decided to have other ventures already, I was a consultant to this company, etc. I had other jobs. You know, I pursued also another career in landscaping. Anong tawag nito? I had to simplify operations here. That's why lettuce was my choice. And I had the market. So, why create another headache?
yes, sir.
So, whatever I produce, I sell. Okay na yun. Di ba?
So, sir, after naman nung 2004, when did you start dun sa ano ng learning site? As a learning site na mismo? Yung
I was credited as a learning site by ATI, I think 2012.
2012.
Formally yan, because I think they conceptualized that learning site about that time pa lang eh. But I was already teaching in ATI as far as 2006.
Okay.
2006, I was very often a guest speaker or a resource person to ATI already.
Okay. So, nung 2012 lang po, parang
Finormalize.
Normalize. So,
Only a very few of us.
oh, yeah.
And then, ayun na, nag-diversify na. They had also learning sites for coffee, etc. etc.
So now, sir, yung setup ninyo, is it just a learning site or is it, did you level up na?
To level up kasi is to institutionalize your place as a school. I don't like that.
So,
Okay na ako
masaya
doon.
po kayo sa,
Okay na ako doon.
as a learning site.
As a learning site. I don't like it to, it will create more staff, you need more headache. Sometimes I ask myself why I don't like to pursue that. It's mainly because I like the challenges of new things. It means like when I went into landscaping, it's something new. It's a new challenge. It gets your adrenaline pumping again and thinking, and gives you sleepless nights also.
Yes.
So, yun na yun. Yun yung gusto ko. Kasi kung teaching ka lang, it becomes a routinary thing. I don't like that.
Napo-board din kayo.
The challenge is it's not there. The
Yeah.
adventure is gone.
So sir, ano yung parang organizational setup niya dito? Kayo lang or?
It's just me.
Ah.
It's very simple. Yeah, it's just me. My daughters help occasionally, but you know, everything is on my shoulder. The thing is this: when you do something, you have to be able to do everything. And you cannot expect other people, like I pass this thing to my children. You know, if they don't like it, rigat mo kang pili. So you just have to honor it. And if you don't like more personal, you don't like the idea of, you have other things in mind besides, teaching. Okay na lang, you have to be at a certain level. That's fair enough.
Mas madali rin yung decision making sa part ninyo.
Exactly.
Kasi kayo lang.
Ako lang, exactly. Tapos, I'm not also pressured. Like, if walang estudyante, okay lang. Diba? Kung meron kasi yung sweldo, wala ka estudyante, patay ka. You become, the quality of education that you can give your students, is sometimes you're just pressuring, to get things done without them really learning because, you want the next batch to come in. No, I don't like that. Sabi ko. There's no students, I'm still alive because I'm producing vegetables, continuously. That's more bread and butter than teaching.
Mas siya, consistent.
Exactly. And besides that, kagaya niyan, nung COVID, wala nang market. At least meron nang makakain. Tuloy-tuloy lang. So that's the that's the beauty of production. The teaching came to a halt when this COVID came. So it would be nicer if you have the basics, food. I had a surplus, so we gave it away to our neighbors, to relatives, to frontliners.
Yes.
Then everybody